Once again, we're here at Performance Medicine in Johnson City. I'm joined by Dr. Tom Rogers, and we're talking about a resolution that a lot of people, especially in America, make about quitting smoking. It's one of the top resolutions going into every new year.
It's always the number one, and I always tell people it's the number one worst thing you could do for your health. I mean, there's nothing that really tops it.
Right. I am so glad I never got started, but I had a parent, my mother smoked when I was a youngster. She came in and just went cold turkey one day. Set them up, never touched them again. And that is really the best way to go if you can do it.
I think cold turkey has been shown to be more effective than tapering off cigarettes, but I wanted to point out that 480,000 Americans die every year just from smoking. That's more than car accidents,
Right.
firearm abuse, HIV. It's more than illegal drug use. I mean, it's incredible in the number of people that are killing themselves just by smoking.
Right. And you see, you pick up a pack of cigarettes and it says right there can be harmful to your health, and people still do it, but there's ways to get them some help, isn't there?
You know, people need to quit smoking, obviously. How do you do it? It's very hard to quit smoking. One thing you can do is, if your doctor mentions it, there's 5 to 10% of people will quit just because their doctor tries to get them to.
Right.
So it's very effective to talk to your physician about that. I've found that there are medications that are very helpful for them. The 3 that we use are Chantix. That's probably my top one that I use. They've just removed, the FDA has just removed the black box warning off that,
Right.
so it really doesn't cause a lot of problems. The next one would be Wellbutrin,
Right.
which is typically an antidepressant, but it hits the dopamine or feel-good receptors in the brain, so we use that quite a bit. We also use sometimes the nicotine gum or patches, and sometimes we use them together, but they're very effective. You really need a program to help you quit smoking. That's one thing we do here at Performance Medicine.
And you want to encourage people that are even thinking about quitting smoking to come visit you and have that good patient-doctor relationship.
Right. A lot of times, you know, obviously you need to quit smoking for your
Right.
health, but a lot of times it
Absolutely.
leads into other good health practices that we will emphasize to them. But there's a lot of ways to do things, but think about it. You know, you can even try acupuncture, hypnosis. They're somewhat effective.
Right.
You need a good social support system. But really, the main thing is you need to want to quit.
Right.
If you do that, you've got half the battle done.
And I can't let you go without talking about vaping. I mean, vaping and e-cigarettes have really taken off. You see them out in public so much anymore. Not a lot of research has been done on them. What is your opinion on
You know,
that?
vaping obviously is probably better than smoking. It's not real regulated,
Right.
so we don't know the exact problems that it may lead to, but I certainly prefer it over smoking. But one thing that bothers me is the young kids that just start vaping. They don't smoke, but they want to start vaping.
Right.
So does it lead to smoking, or it's just another bad habit? So I don't recommend it for that.
All right. But you do recommend folks coming in here and getting in touch with you right away if they're thinking about quitting.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Dr. Tom
Thanks,
Rogers
Chris.
here at Performance Medicine. If you want more information, check out performancemedicine.net.